I just stood here and didn't know it was 4 o'clock. How stupid I would look. Did you ever get caught like you're like on a Zoom call or something and the Zoom freezes? It never freezes with a good face, right? You're like this. Or anyway, hey everybody, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock somewhere. It's 4 o'clock right here. It's Thursday, so I'm glad you guys are joining us. Today we're gonna have kind of a classic dinner, but we're gonna do a little twist, just a little one. So I hope everybody's having a great week. Today, what are we making? We're gonna make grilled chicken. We're gonna marinate it. We're gonna grill it on the PowerXL air fryer grill. And then we're gonna make twice baked potatoes. But what if you forgot to get the potatoes? Well, you know what? Maybe you have some potato flakes in the closet. Now, funny story about these before I get into the recipe. Growing up, I didn't even know these existed. My mother, I didn't know, honestly.
We ate them every night.
Jesse ate them all every night.
I never knew there was such a thing as a real potato.
It's true. She had 7 brothers and sisters. I didn't. My mother cooked a lot. Her mother just barely got through it, right? That's a lot of kids to cook for. Anyway, I found out that these things are pretty good, and I think they've gotten even better. So I'm super excited about them. I use them quite a bit. I use them as a thickening agent a lot in my toss and go recipes, and also just because sometimes somebody wants potatoes, and these are really, really good. They're freeze-dried. They're pretty pure. So anyway, we're going to use them today because the theme is I forgot to get potatoes, but I had potato flakes. Okay, what are we making? So chicken. So chicken breasts, that's what the recipe calls for. But I had some thighs that I wanted to add into it. Doesn't matter.
We're just trying to be different.
Well, you know.
I'm just kidding.
Sometimes you have some chicken that you didn't cook in the fridge. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the marinade right in the bag.
Okay.
So what do? Olive oil. Now, I give you all sorts of, what's the word I'm looking for? Quantities. That's the word I'm looking for, to do the marinade. But remember, marinades are sort of easygoing. So, you know, you don't have to be perfect. But I give you the proportions to help you out. So that's about a cup of olive oil. And then I have about a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. So we're going the salty, sweet, and sour today. Now, I have the sour, and balsamic vinegar is a little sweet. But now let's add a little honey. Now, just a little tip, if you want to get all the honey out of whatever you're using, put a little olive oil in it first, like you're baking with it, and it'll help get all the honey out, or as more than you could if you didn't, I should say. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put some garlic. This garlic paste is great, especially if you're doing a marinade. We're going to do as if we have about 3 cloves minced. So get this stuff if you can. If not, mince them. Then we're going to add some black pepper. Look how easy this is. I just drop it right in. And then one of my favorite things in the whole world, smoky paprika. Now, paprika comes in sweet and it comes in smoky. And if you want it to taste a little bit like a barbecue, go with the smoky. If you don't like barbecue, go with the sweet. It's up to you. I love smoky paprika. So then what do? We just take our bag, and then I'm going to take a little bit of the air out, and then kind of like shake and bake, right? I'm going to just mix it up right in the bag. So we don't even need a bowl. Now, once we get this going, put it in the fridge, guys, for at least an hour if you don't have time to do it overnight. If you remember to do it overnight, it's just going to be that much better. Now, just pop that in the fridge, marinate it. Remember, at least an hour, but the more the merrier. That's how I always say it. So pretend I threw that in the fridge. The next day, you take it out of the bag, pat them dry. You want to get them as dry as possible because we don't want all that sugar on the meat because it'll burn.
Quick question, Eric.
Yeah.
Terry Profisic wants
Terry.
to know, are these frozen thighs and breasts right now?
No, they're not. Because we're cooking. Actually, if you air fried chicken, if you just air fried it, you could do it from frozen. We're grilling it. I don't recommend grilling chicken from frozen. It's too hard to do. So no, the answer is no. Now, if you had them frozen, you could have thrown them in the marinade overnight and let them defrost in the marinade. That's something you could do. Okay, so Jess, come on over here.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, don't, not yet.
Pause.
So-
Rewind.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna get our grill really hot. Now I'm using the PowerXL air fryer grill, so I get that grill smoking hot, put the chicken down, and then I cook both sides. Okay, while the chicken is cooking, I prepare my instant mashed potatoes. Now, I like this Red Mill brand, but you know what? I've used Idahoan. All the brands are really very good. Now look at this. The texture is great. It's like, it's kind of like cafeteria, right? But honestly, they're actually very
Well, it's
good.
all about what you put in it too.
Yeah,
Like
now there's butter,
and
milk,
salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
You could put garlic and onion powder in here as well. So while my chicken is cooking, I tell you to use cupcake cups. Now, if you have a cupcake pan that'll fit, use those. It's really fun to make twice baked potatoes in cupcake pans. It's going to take the potatoes and I'm going to put about halfway up, maybe 3/4. The reason I'm going to put it 3/4 of the way is because I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm going to pop these potatoes in. I'm just going to make 2 of them here like this. Okay. This guy got a little cheated, so we're going to put a little in there. If you get some on your finger and you're cooking, that's for the chef to eat. Now, I take these and I put them into the air fryer and I cook them for about 10 minutes. I want to get these really, really hot. Pretend I cook them. I take them out of the air fryer and now we have some fun. I put some bacon bits on there. This is like fresh cooked bacon. I chopped it up. Then I'm going to put cheese on top of the bacon, like that. Then I'm going to put bacon on top of the cheese. And then I'm going to put cheese on top of the bacon. Why do I do that? Because I don't want the bacon to dry out. And the oils from the cheese will keep the bacon nice and crispy without drying out. Okay, so that's where we are right now. I cooked my chicken breasts, cooked the potatoes, took them out after about 10 minutes, topped them, put them back in to make them bubbly because we want to get that good cheese pull. All right, Jess. So
Okay, now it's time.
it's time for the reveal, but if anybody has any questions, let me know.
Ooh.
All right, so this is what you get when you use the PowerXL air fryer grill. I got the great grill marks. I grilled my
Wow.
chicken perfectly. And then up top, let me pop these out, Jess.
Yep. Be my
Look at
guest.
that. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So those are my twice baked potatoes, but it's a cheat, right?
It's a cheat. It's a hack.
It's a hack. I like that.
Yes.
It's a hack, but I'm not hacked off about it because they taste really, really good. So let me get these out
Wow,
of here.
that's a meal right there.
It is a meal.
Making me hungry.
All right, so I'm going to put one of these guys on here.
Okay.
And then let me grab my tongs, Jessica Theiss. Stay with me, guys. I'm just going to grab these chicken breasts and just put them right on my cutting board like that. And then we're going to bring this over.
Okay. Yum. Oh my goodness
right?
gracious.
So look at that.
See if
So-
you could get a cheese pull.
Oh yeah, we got to try for the cheese pull. All right, so here's my fake hacked twice baked potato.
They're not fake. They're just
Look at this.
easier.
Oh.
Oh, I told you you'd get a nice
yeah,
cheese
look
pull.
at that. Now that is 100% real potatoes. It's bacon, and look at that cheese. Now tell me you wouldn't want to eat that with your chicken breast that was grilled and air fried at the same time. I am gonna hammer this like chopped meat when we're out here. I'm gonna eat this really, really, really fast because I love mashed potatoes, and Jessie knows chicken, probably one of my favorite things. I could eat it every day. She's sick of it. So she's like, Eric, not chicken again.
Yeah, he loves chicken.
I love chicken, man.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead. You go ahead. I'm gonna grab something.
All right, let's see who's here.
All right. I'm just gonna put a little balsamic glaze over this chicken.
Oh, let's see. I always love that. Oh,
Well,
yeah, that looks so good.
You know, the balsamic glaze is great because it's almost like just a little bit of a kiss of, it's kind of almost like barbecue sauce in a way. Again, it's salty and sweet and sour all right in here. I love using it, and it's really pretty when you drizzle it at the end.
Okay, so we have...
What do we got?
Cheryl Bull says, yum, yum, looks delicious.
Hey, Cheryl, thank you.
Sharon Miot says that food looks absolutely delicious.
Aw, Sharon, you're sweet.
We have Lawada Green saying, all right, good way to make potatoes.
Yeah.
Yes. PJ Hawthorne says, looks fantastic. She's going to make this tomorrow.
Hey, PJ, nice to see you again. Thank you.
Terry Profizik loves chicken.
Terry P,
Just
what's
like
going on?
Quarantine Vest says, how do you keep the chicken juicy?
Well, don't overcook it.
Yep, that's true.
You know, honestly, you guys, let me see if I can find it real quick.
And the marinade helps.
Well, yeah, marinating it overnight is always going to help. I use this guy right here. See this? It's a little instant read thermometer.
Yeah.
I use it all the time. It's just a great way to do it because you want to cook the chicken, you want to cook it through, but you don't want to overcook it. So you get to check it all the way through. I love using it.
Yeah,
I recommend it highly.
We have David Tiet that says,
hey, David.
I lost him. He said
No,
hi.
David, come back.
He said something.
David,
I'll get
come
there.
on, man.
I'll get there.
I'm going to grab this other one out of here.
And we have David Ecker. Food looks amazing, and I hope Willem Dafoe is watching.
You know what? I was talking to Willem last night. And no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that guy's so cool, though.
That would be fun.
We have Margot Dalrymple saying this is the bomb from Asheville, North Carolina.
From North Carolina.
Yep.
Now, North Carolina, you know what I forgot to mention? I'm glad you called up North Carolina because I forgot to mention that I put brown sugar in that.
Oh.
So honestly, I put
in the marinade.
I did. I put the brown sugar in with the balsamic.
Oh, it's in the recipe.
And I forgot to call it.
That's
It's in the
okay.
recipe. But you reminded me because, North Carolina, you guys have really, really great barbecue sauce.
Yeah, they
down
do.
there.
Tina Fleming says hello.
Hey, Tina. How you doing?
Adam Melvin's here from England.
Adam, wow. You're like, I love
he's
that. What
becoming
time is
quite
it in
the
England?
regular.
What is it, about 10 o'clock?
I don't know. He said that looks tasty.
Aw, thanks, man.
Yes. We have, let's see, Christine Grohl is here saying this looks perfect.
Hey, Christine. It's grilled chicken and potatoes. I mean, right? So why not have a little bit of fun with the grilled chicken and potatoes?
10 Color Pen is here again. Remember 10 Color Pen?
10 Color Pen. He's our YouTube guy.
He said, Eric, what's your favorite breakfast?
It's so simple. It's ridiculous. I love going to a really old-fashioned diner, and I like getting a breakfast sausage, an American cheese omelet with toast and a cup of coffee. That's it.
Yeah.
It's literally, again, my wife is sick of it because when we go to the diner, we have this diner up the street called Fraser Diner. It's like one of those ones, it looks like a trailer, it's like stainless steel.
So,
it's
yeah,
so
silver.
cool. It's really little.
Retro.
The tables are small.
Yeah.
And I get the same thing every time I go, and I couldn't be happier.
Totally. Okay, so we have...
What's yours?
Oh, his. What's 10 Color Pen? What's your
Yeah,
favorite
I want to know what your
breakfast?
favorite breakfast is. And listen, you guys, again, if you could share the recipe with your friends, and they'll be able to make this too. Maybe you guys could talk about it. Please tell me what you think. I think these instant mashed potatoes, you should always have them in your cabinet because, listen, you never know when you might forget the potatoes at the store. I do it all the time. We all forget stuff at the supermarket, so having those on hand is great. And I'm telling you, they're really very good. I love them. And no, I'm not endorsed by them. I'll always tell you if I am. But, Mr. Red Mill, I'm here for you.
Eric, there's a conversation going back and forth about being in Florida. I think Mr. Melvin from England is in Florida, maybe.
Oh, are you kidding?
I think.
Okay.
Kissing me, I think.
Well, then
I'm reading this quick, so I don't know, but...
Then I am very, very jealous
Me
because,
too.
I hate the winter, you guys. I can't stand it.
We have Sharon Miot from beautiful St. Port Lucie, Florida.
Another one.
And she said she just shared this broadcast with her family and friends. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and if everyone could like and share, we would be super appreciative. And this way you can refer back to it anytime you want to make this.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun. Vanessa Lou says hello.
Hey, Vanessa, what's going on?
And Serena Randon says hello.
Oh, Serena, I love that name.
Katie B's in the house.
Katie B.
We have Lisa Guzman from Orange County, Florida. California.
Lisa
Orange County.
Guzman. Oh, and you know what, Jess? My dentist, Ava McCoy, is supposed to be watching. If she's out there, let us know. All right, you guys, that's it for me. Twice baked potatoes. Use the hack. use the cheat. There's no shame in it. I do it, and I love it. I'll see you guys next Thursday, 4 o'clock. Please join me. And I'm shooting some stuff up at the studio next week, so maybe I'll take some fun shots behind the scenes. See you then.